motion moved to have ALP Senator Paul Chet Green suspended for ill behavior has been removed from the standing order of business in the upper house of Parliament. More in this report.
After being suspended on January 19, 2011 for disrespecting and speaking ill of the Governor-General Dame Louise Lake Tack, Senator Paul Chet Green was almost faced with the same fate again for misconduct. Senator Joanne Masai says the opposition senator was heard on his radio program Beneath the Surface using distasteful language about the Prime Minister of the country following a press conference held on February 6 with Chinese dignitaries about the Wadadli power plant issue. Masai says his comments were distasteful and she was appalled by his actions.
Senator the Honourable Paul Green on 6 February 2012 made reprehensible, contemptuous, vile, disrespectful and demeaning statements, bringing the Honourable Prime Minister and the office he holds into disrepute and odium by repeatedly calling the Prime Minister inter alia a Grace Farm hog on his radio program Beneath the Surface, aired on Grenville radio station in Antigua and Barbuda. And whereas the said statements and utterances of Senator Paul Green were intended to demean, disrespect, and encourage other persons in the society to so disrespect the Honourable Prime Minister, and whereas the said statements, utterances, and contemptuous conduct of Senator the Honourable Paul Green had the effect of bringing the highest office of government, that of the Prime Minister of Antigua and Barbuda, into disrepute, odium and hate.
Senator Green was asked to apologize to the Prime Minister and the House for his actions.
My own opposition leader, minority leader here, Senator Gail Christian, and James Tanny Rose spoke to me on the matter, and I proffered apologies to them then and to the wider Grace Farm community who apparently were affected and offended by the comment. And it's in that vein that I have absolutely no difficulty in proffering apologies to the mover and to the Honourable Senate and to the Honourable Prime Minister for comments made on February 6th.
Speaker of the House, Hazelin Francis, says, as responsible citizens and senators, one must be mindful of the examples being set, as they are expected to act with respect at all times. Francis says the standing order which governs the Senate stipulates that it shall be out of order to use offensive and insultive language about any member, and no senator shall impute improper motive to any member of either house. She says one might get carried away in public forum, especially when there's an audience. However, one must be mindful of the precedents being set.
A member has to act in an exemplary manner, consistent with his position as the people's representative, and he or she is necessarily obliged to conform to the highest standard of behavior.
The motion for suspension was withdrawn following the apology. Larissa Francis reporting for ABS News.